What's up, guys? Again, before we get this underway, if you're watching this on my YouTube account, I'll put the links below to my Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter accounts, so you can follow my Central Washington University coverage. And if you're watching this on Facebook or MySpace, I'll put the link below for my sports blog on YouTube. A year ago, I came before you on camera, shocked, disappointed in regards to what happened with the Seattle Pacific University Falcons and Central Washington Wildcats in the NCAA Division II men's basketball tournament. Central being the #1 seed, hosting the tournament in their own backyard, and SBU, the lowest seed in the region, knocked us off in the first round. I come before you today to tell you the exact opposite has happened, and from a fan's perspective, I know I'm posting this to my Facebook account, so I have to be a little bit professional, I guess you could say, but man, it feels good to finally take down Seattle Pacific. Oh, jeez. I mean, in case you missed my first video, they have taken down the Wildcats 3 times with this last decade in the postseason before the GNAC tournament was established. And Central wins a good, hard-fought game by a score of 70-69. And man, does it feel good to be a Wildcat right now. I mean, it's like we just got over a hump. I'm not celebrating like we won a championship or anything. I'm more relieved than anything else. And I think that every single Central Washington fan should be, relieved that we've gotten over this hump. I've seen Central get over many humps, against Western Washington, Alaska Anchorage, and now we have happened to get over a hump against SBU, and it's nice. This was a great defensive game. Both teams had numerous opportunities to score buckets and trying to get good looks, and both defenses just played absolutely outstanding basketball. With the screens, full court presses, fast breaks, turnovers on fast breaks. I mean, for both sides, for both teams, it was a very well defensive game. Central led at halftime, 35-31. And unfortunately, this defensive game did end with a little bit of controversy. Central was down with 57 seconds left to go, and so Lacey Haddock got the ball with 2 seconds left to go on the shot clock, and the referees blew the whistle saying that he was going for a shot. From the broadcast I saw online, there was no instant replay. Obviously so. And so all I saw was Lacey Haddock go up, and the ball come loose. That's all I saw of it. But he was fouled beyond the 3-point line, and they gave him a shooting foul and gave him 3 shots. Now, there was a Seattle Pacific University Falcon who follows me on Facebook. Thanks for following the game and watching the game, actually. And he said that was a poor call. From my vantage point, I think there should have been a foul, but whether or not it was a loose ball foul or a shooting foul, that remains to be seen. I mean, you have to go back and look at it at the tape, because all I saw, the play happened on the far side of the court, and so due to my computer screen, the play was kind of small, which is fine. But either way, there was contact made on the play, and I think there should have been a foul called on SBU. It's just whether or not it was a shooting loose ball or just a foul. And if it was just a foul, I'm pretty sure it would have been a 1-on-1 situation instead of shooting 3 free throws. So after that, Haddock went to the line, missed the first one, and then hit the next 2, which proved to be the game-winning buckets. And then Central had to defend SBU not once but twice to get this victory, and which was pretty scary. I will. That's probably the most nervous I've been at watching a game online for when I've watched Central's basketball. It's probably the most nerve-wracking 22.3 seconds of watching a game online I've ever had in my life. But anyway, so Central was able to come up with the victory with 70-69 because of that call, unfortunately. Jordan Kobe, who had a ridiculous game, he pretty much stormed in the second half for Central, scored 18 points to lead the Wildcats. In addition to him, Haddock and Jody Johnson added 11 points, and Haddock had a game-high 6 assists. The 6th-seeded Wildcats improved to 15-12, and the Seattle Pacific Falcons season ends their season before the tournament ends with a record of 21-7. In case you are wondering, since the Great Northwest Athletic Conference tournament is only 2 years old, this is actually the first time the lowest seed has gotten out of the first round, and this is the second upset ever in the Great Northwest Athletic Conference tournament. Last year, Northwest Nazarene, the 5th seed, took down the Western Washington Vikings on the road, and that was the first upset ever. So Central's now a part of that club, and they will move on. Just really final stats from the game. SPU was led by David Downs. The guy's a beast. He really is. He's really good. 20 points for him, 12 of which came from the free throw line. He only missed 2 free throw shots the entire game. And then Andy Pauling added 19 points for the Falcons. So Central moves on, and they will play the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves on Friday at noon. And in the second game in the semifinals, just a reminder that Alaska Anchorage got the second seed, so they had a bye, so they automatically got to this point. The game will be at noon on Friday. Unfortunately, I am going to miss it because of work, but I will recap it on Friday. So tomorrow I will recap what else happened in the GNAC tournament. We got a game going on right now while this is being filmed. We've got Western Oregon versus Montana State Billings. We'll recap what happened, and we'll look toward the Wildcats and Seawolves. That's going to be a really tough matchup, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So Central wins again by a score of 70-69 to get over the hump against the SPU Falcons. Again, if you are watching this on YouTube, I got the links below to my Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter accounts for my Central coverage. And if you are watching this on Facebook or MySpace, check out my sports blog on YouTube. So thanks very much for watching. I will preview the Alaska Anchorage CWU game tomorrow night. And thanks very much for watching. Again, Central wins 70-69 over SPU.